Gotta rank 'em all, Pokemon!
Welcome to Spelunkers, a place for exploring video games and nerd culture. I'm Ryan, and this is Gotta Rank 'em All, the Pokemon ranking show, where Chris...
That is me.
And myself, every week, get a guest and a random list of 20 Pokemon and put them in the most officially arbitrary list of all time, the Pokemon, not the guests, that is. Our guest this week is... Pete. You know, I just realized I don't know your last name, Pete.
Oh, it's Pete Sciacca, actually.
Sciacca. That's a great last name. From Hello Hyrule.
Hello!
How you doing tonight, Pete?
Sorry, I'm doing pretty good. Excited to be here.
Well, we're very excited to have you. Why don't you let the people know your history with Pokemon, a little overview, so they understand where you're coming at with your ranking decisions tonight.
Sure thing. I suppose the most concise way to say it is that I am a filthy Gen 1er, but more accurately, I first started with Pokemon Red and Blue back in elementary school. What grade I don't remember, but what I do remember is that I was the first to get it in my class, which was very exciting for me, and also I got it by tricking my parents. This is something that I have not told them yet. So essentially, I was given a deal that I could go get a video game. They would buy me a video game if I got 3 straight hundreds in a row on like spelling tests. I don't know what grade that was, but first test, 100. Second test, 100. Third one, I don't remember what I got, but I did forge it to make it look like I got 100, and therefore I got Pokemon Red, and that was kind of the beginning of the end.
Excellent. That's a deathbed story right there.
I'm so glad we got that.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping. I mean, what are they gonna do? I already graduated, so whatever. But I since then I kind of fell off. I didn't play a lot of the sequels up until like Sword. I mean, I did finish Sword. I played, I think, X. I tried to start that one. I did a few failed Nuzlockes of Ruby Sapphire. That didn't quite work out, which is a shame because I think I got a shiny on that one, but the last one that I died on. But yeah, I mean, I jumped back in with Sword and Shield, which was extremely fun for me. And I've just been kind of, delving back in progressively as I go.
Training ever since?
It's funny. You could say so, but like a lot of what goes on in Pokemon doesn't really count as training. You're kind of just going up, beating up either wild animals or the Pokemon of other like little kids who don't know as well as you. So
it's true.
And Sword and Shield and making them curry. That's the other thing.
Yes. More of that, please. I'd like to feed my Pokemon and see them enjoy it.
It's a good time. All right. Well, we've got 20 more Pokemon to slot into this list, which now stands at 604. Gosh darn Pokemon. We're really killing it. Let's take a quick overview. At the top 3, we've got Greninja, Decidueye, and Mega Charizard X. Chris can't sneak Shuckle in there anymore.
Ooh.
Bottom 3, Jinx at 604, Yungoos at 603, and Smoochum at 602. And 302, the middle point. Oh, scrolled right by it. We've got Tentacool at 302, Golbat at 303, and Breloom at 304.
Yeah, I think that's a safe place for Breloom.
Yeah, it's a good middle of the list area. And our 100 spot bouncer for the episode is Centiskorch.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if we've got a Pokemon poking at that top 100, is Centiskorch going to let them in the club?
Okay, that's not a bad bouncer.
Pretty good. I like myself some Centiskorch.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, a little bit of a spoiler. I may be trying to push that guy out as soon as we get out the gate. We'll have to see.
Oh, boy. Well, let's get started then. Our first Pokemon tonight is Heliolisk.
Electric type?
Electric normal.
Okay.
Yeah, which is not in general. Adding normal is not great, but especially like I don't think it really does anything to help electric. Like you're immune to ghosts, but
Right.
you're already normal against ghosts anyway, and you add a weakness to fighting, so it doesn't help you.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, does it have? I'm not super well acquainted with this thing, apart from what it looks like and its evolutions and whatnot. But does this thing have like anything special over the other electric types?
Yeah,
Like at all?
is there good lore for him? He's got a good name, I'll say. Helio, relating to the sun, and
Hmm.
Lisk. I guess Basilisk is what they're going for. Actually, I looked
Yeah.
up because I was like, is Lisk like a common thing for a lizard? And it's not. But Urban Dictionary did tell me it is a girl at a party who gets really drunk and vomits or defecates all over the bathroom floor.
Oh.
So he's got that going.
Very specific.
Urban Dictionary, man. You can find some
I have to,
weird
I have
definitions
to
on there.
assume it's basilisk, right?
Yes, I would
Yeah,
assume that
that's
that's what they're going for over that.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, maybe let's read the lore. Maybe he's a party
Who
girl.
knows? Look at this. It does say drinks. No. A now vanished desert culture treasured these Pokemon. Appropriately, when Heliolisk came to the Galar region, treasure came with them. They generate electricity to power a skyscraper by using their frills of their neck. They can flare them out. They
Okay.
can run.
Solar panels.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're walking solar panels.
Nice.
They can run 100 yards in 5 seconds. How impressive is that?
And this is based off those lizards that can run on water, right?
Yes.
Either
That makes sense.
is
to
it
me
straight the ones, the Jesus lizards,
Jesus.
or is it? I think that's what they call them.
Like a
Or
scientific
is
name? I'm not sure.
Maybe colloquial. Because I know there's like just desert lizards that walk on their hind legs and run really fast as well,
Right.
that are closely related. They just don't happen to live near water.
Yeah, and this is definitely a desert lizard, if new Pokemon Snap is to be believed. These guys are in there chilling in the desert.
Oh, that's right.
Also, their Japanese name is just Elizard.
Okay.
Yep. Electric lizard. I see. English name's more clever in this instance.
Not as straightforward though.
That's true.
Hmm.
Elizard might be better just because it brings to mind Charizard. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. He's got the weird thing that I don't like in Pokemon design where like the eyeballs look like they're just like attached to his head with
Oh, Muppet
like
eyes.
glue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of
Yeah,
does look like
actually
a Muppet.
Kind of like a whole Muppet head, yeah. Well, I'm not so sure because I like this. I'm not so sure that I love this.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't hate this Pokemon, but it doesn't stick out a lot. It doesn't do enough to differentiate itself from the crowd.
Yeah, it reminds me, in terms of visuals at least, of Ampharos, but it's not nearly as cool. Not even
Yeah.
close. Which we do have on the list, right? But that's really high, so we're not even going to bother looking at it. Never mind.
Yeah, no, we like Ampharos here. That 41 or that 100 yards in 5 seconds is about 41 miles per hour, which is a pretty good running speed.
Not bad. Did y'all? I don't remember. Did y'all get the other evolution of this one already?
Don't think
Heliolisk?
so.
I don't think so.
No. We have not.
Okay.
What other electric Pokemon we have we compare?
Electros is at 297. I think this is probably somewhere around the halfway point of the list.
Yeah, I could see that. I
So,
was
like-
just a second ago looking at Sandshrew, and I kind of get a similar feeling with Sandshrew on this one.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Where's Sandshrew?
Sandslash is 215.
Oh, it might have been Sandslash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't have Shrew on there yet, so it must have been Sandslash.
Okay.
Since last G15, I'm feeling lower. I like the Electros kind of area, maybe between Electros and Sandslash. It's kind of a big range, but
I'm okay with that.
What would the middle be on that one?
And 250-ish.
around Groudon. what a comparison. Now, Groudon would destroy this thing in an instant.
Groudon got robbed.
No, it didn't.
It's a pretty wild looking legendary to be this low.
How do we feel about Combuskin, actually? Just 2 spots above.
Definitely below Combuskin, I think.
Yeah. As upsetting as Combuskin is.
Yeah. I'm glad you already know that Combuskin is upsetting.
Oh, yeah.
That's been a secondary goal of the show, is to ruin Combuskin for everybody.
It's kind of amazing that slipped by in the
So we're saying below Combuskin, probably below Groudon, right? Ryan, I'm sure you feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is going to be a little weird. I might actually put it one lower below Stuffle.
I would go below Stuffle as well. I really like Stuffle.
Yeah.
Maybe stop there. Deancey, I have no connection to.
Same.
Ryan?
I think I'd go below Vaporeon.
Ooh.
Now, Ryan, you looked up that meme.
I know.
Now that's something y'all did teach me, which I cannot forgive.
But okay, if we want to go below Vaporeon, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
but I'd stop there.
I'm good with that.
All right. That gives a new 260 for Heliolisk. Great job. You know, I remembered your name, Heliolisk, but I didn't really remember what you looked like until I Googled you. You know what? Not bad. You do it all right out there. You keep being you.
Solid.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Bayleaf.
Yeah. I was excited for Bayleaf because, in my personal opinion, this is one of the few that break the awkward middle starter form curse.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I think it might, in part, just be that Ash has one of these for a very long time, and I used to watch the anime back when he had one. But yeah, I definitely like Bayleaf. Definitely more than Meganium, maybe more than Chikorita, although Chikorita's up there too.
Yeah, although Bayleaf does have the same problem as the evolution of Trico, where it's just kind of a bigger one.
Yeah, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, and I don't really like what's going on with the feet here. It's like it looks like it has 3 toes, but one of the toes are really big on each foot.
Ooh.
You don't have that problem?
I mean, one of my toes are bigger than my other 4, I suppose, but it's not in the middle.
I'm seeing kind of this is just my experience leaking out here, but Chris and I are doing Skyward Sword right now, and there's a repeating boss that has these terrible white jelly toes.
Yes.
And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from these.
I see it. I absolutely.
Now, how would those toes taste?
Oh no. Oh no.
Had to do it to him.
I mean, it is not to get too deep into that, but it is a plant type. Oh my goodness. It is a grass type. So, I mean, the worst it could be is like bitter, like a salad or something.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? Pokedex entries have some ideas about that.
No.
The scent of spices comes from around its neck. Somehow sniffing it makes you want to fight. Also, the spicy aroma emanating from its neck acts as a stimulant to restore health. Also, the scent that wafts from the leaves on its neck causes anyone who smells it to become energetic.
Whoa.
So it's spicy, spiced and spicy. Now I'm thinking like Thai or Indian food. You know, a lot of spices and spicy.
Does that give you the combination of spice and energy is interesting to me, because Are you energized by it because it's spicy and you're running for anywhere that could possibly help you? Hmm. That's
So
interesting.
this must be like kind of like the stamina fruit then from.
Huh. I mean, I think we came to the conclusion that stamina fruit tastes like borax, so I think Bayleaf is winning out in this case.
Oh man. So on the list, we've got all of the Gen 1 starters ranked. I don't think, do we have Meganium? We might have Meganium. I know we don't have Chikorita
Maybe?
yet.
We've got Crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh,
Meganium's quite low. I like this a lot more than Meganium, so we don't even need to
This is
make that
better than
comparison.
Meganium.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I like it more than Swampert, but not as much as Ivysaur.
Oh. Okay. I was actually looking like just a little above Ivysaur, but I could go below.
Where are we looking?
234, slightly below where you were looking at Crocodile.
God, more than Swampert hurts. But I
More than
agree, it's
Swampert's
better than
easy.
Ivysaur.
Yeah, as middle evolutions go, Ivysaur is hard to beat.
I think I'd put it right next to Crocodile actually, but below.
Hmm.
Huh.
I think
So above Unknown, which is not bad.
I think I like that too. Yeah, I like the caveman thing Crocodile's got going on. It's not as attractive of a design to look at as Bayleaf, but it's interesting. Excuse me.
We really do like that, Nick.
Can you live with that, Pete? When
Oh,
you sleep
yeah.
at night? Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna.
I mean, I don't
find-
sleep at night, but that's not the reason.
Unrelated.
All right, Bayleaf, new 229. Great job. You know what? Good job just bucking that curse of the middle evolution. So hard to do, especially for starters. Next up, we've got Gallade.
Yeah.
Right.
I like this Pokemon
Very
a lot.
Psychic fighting's fun.
Psychic fighting is great typing, especially this is the gen where they added a lot of physical psychic moves, and it was technically the third gen that kind of separated like physical and special, but this is the first gen where you could have like a physical psychic move, I believe.
Okay.
Is that correct? Maybe that was third gen. I don't know. Somebody can correct me in the comments. But
Did Gallade come before or after? I can't remember the alternate of this one, the princess one.
Gardevoir.
Yeah.
And it came one gen after. It's actually Gen 4, the one that we just got the remakes of.
Oh, right on. Okay. I dig this. It's got like a night thing going on, which not a lot of Pokemon do. Which at the same time, it doesn't have the problem of a lot of like bipedal Pokemon where it's not just a Digimon, which I like.
It's true.
Yeah, it's got blade arms. I think has an exclusive move that is like that. It's blade arms.
Does it?
And try to look
I
that
gotta look.
up, or at least I think
Psycho
it was.
Cut?
Yeah, I think that was exclusive when Gen 4 came out. Maybe I'm sure other Pokemon have it now.
It's definitely like his main move. God, there's a different term for that.
Here's a
signature?
weird question.
That's
Do like this evolution line, are they based on something like an animal? Because I'm not clear on that. I'm just realizing.
I think so. I think it's supposed to be like based on medieval like princesses, and then they added the medieval knight as like an alternative.
Right on. Huh.
Best as I can figure. Except Curlia looks like a ballet dancer, so I don't know.
True.
Well, you always learn like 12 weird things when you're ancient royalty. So ballet dancing was just one of those things. Have you ever seen those skill lists for like, the old queen, not queen, but lesser leader of one of the would lead like an area in French. She's like, yeah, she knows 3 different languages. She can play grand piano. She was expert at falconry. Like, wait, what? Where did that one come out of?
Weird.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So-
the only like negatives I could really say about this Pokemon is like the red thing jutting out of its back and the front of it is a
Yeah.
little out of place, and like it's got a weird fin thing going on, even though it's not a fish, has nothing to do with water, which is a little odd.
Yeah, was wondering about the chest wound. Not sure.
I think that's just there from through the evolutions. That's the one of the horns, quote unquote, that Gardevoir uses to like sense other people's emotions or something like that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, what kind of lore do we have for this thing?
Definitely going for the knight angle. A master of courtesy and swordsmanship, it fights using extending swords on its elbows. That reads a little odd. True to its honorable warrior image, it uses the blades on its elbows only in defense of something or someone. Sharply attuned to others' wishes for help, this Pokemon seeks out those in need and aids them in battle.
okay. Right on. We stand a chivalrous boy in this.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, this is top 100 material.
Ooh.
But at the same time, I do like Mega Gallade even more than this, and that we've ranked at 147. So
I
if you want to look around there too.
Gallade.
Got a cape. It's pretty cool.
I can look that up right now. Dang, Mega Gallade. That's real good. Okay. Huh.
Might be the only one here who likes standard better than Mega.
I mean, I'm okay with going above because Mega Gallade got ripped off. It's fine.
I'm gonna scope a little higher up. Okay, I'm looking around the 130 area. Because that's where we got Mega Pinsir, which how it managed to get that far, I'm not sure. But I do see, yeah, you were scoping around Ralts at 122.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd go above Ralts. This is my favorite of this line, other than, again, Mega Gallade.
Yeah, Ralts has Step Kid energy, so I'm ready to put that higher, I think.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. How do we feel about the bouncer? How do we feel about top 100?
Come Centiskorch, because I know I like me some Centiskorch. If I could type.
I may have found a spot, and it's not quite 100.
Okay.
I'm looking between 105 and 106. You got Slacking and Metapod.
Mm.
That's true.
I think I'd still go above Slacking.
Oh, you know what? For a second, I was thinking Slow King. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, don't. I think Slowking is in the top 100. Isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, should be.
Yeah, he's number 31.
Oh, dang. Yeah, okay. All right, well, in that case, I would probably go. Where were you going to put it, Chris?
I would probably stop under me and Xiao. I can't disrespect the pick from Odell Harmon Jr.
And above Liepard, which I think I'm good with.
I think that's exactly where I was looking. Perfect. A new number 99, Gallade. Just cutting in that top 100 club. You know, they were nearly at capacity, got in there just in time.
See if you get to stay there for even the episode. We're early.
Honestly,
yeah,
could be.
It might be tight. Well, let's find out. Next up, we've got Archeops.
This ain't the one though.
No, this is not it.
This is a fossil, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gen
Okay.
5 or 6?
Gen 5.
Yeah, these things
Now-
just look incredibly dumb running around in new Pokemon Snap. Like, I liked them fine in Gen 5, but then I saw them running around in new Pokemon Snap and they just don't work.
I might push back on that actually.
Really?
That the running dumb is a plus.
I can see that. I'm glad we both agree that they look dumb when they're running, but I mean, maybe it's an intentional thing.
Do I need to see this running in action?
Like, this thing went extinct is important to remember, so that's accurate.
Even mentioned in the Pokedex entries. I love the way Sword puts it. It needs a running start to take off. If Archeops wants to fly, it first needs to run to nearly 25 miles per hour, building speed over a course of about 2.5 miles.
Oh,
Wow.
takes them a while.
I need to see if I can't find some video of this guy running. Our goofy boy.
So at that speed, this is like the golf cart of Pokemon.
Or the minivan. Let's see. So while Ryan's looking up that beautiful animation, we do have Arkhan, his pre-evolution at 391.
Okay.
Which they feel pretty similar to me. Let me pull up another picture of Arkhan real quick. I think this guy's got more color. Like,
I can't find a video of him running.
Oh, that's Arkhan.
it's fine. You should just play new Pokemon Snap someday.
Someday.
You don't have enough
Arkhan-
games to play.
Arkhan looks like something went wrong with a parrot.
It does.
Accurate description.
Yeah, I think this guy does look better than Arkhan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Where was Arkhan again?
391.
Okay.
Somewhere between 1 and 391.
I would say between 391 and 376. I don't think this gets above Palkia.
You know, that's kind of where I was looking too.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
agree. Kyurem, the ice dragon from Gen 4.
Mm,
Oh.
Or was it Gen 5? Gen 5.
Gen 5. Yeah, I do like some Kyurem.
Oh, and I looked a little higher. This is definitely not. I will say not as good as Gigantamax Alchemy, although I understand I am probably alone in that opinion.
There's just something about food Pokemon. They're iffy.
Excuse me. I'm down with food Pokemon if it looks like food on purpose.
Okay.
Okay. Like if that's exactly what they were going for intentionally.
It's like, hey, we want a big fancy cake. I'm like, I'm on board. Right on.
All right.
Yeah, I do
Fair
like
enough.
Gigantamax Alchemy shoots like missiles of like, what was it, like 15,000 calories or something? That's how it kills you.
1,000 kilocalorie missiles, which is great. I do love that.
I get Gigantamax Alchemy makes you fat before you die. It's great.
Yeah, I could go below Kyurem. Above me and Foo's fine.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, Archeops in your 378 took you 2.5 miles, but you got what's that? 14 spots above your little brother there, flying just a little bit higher. Next on the list, we've got Mega Blastoise.
Dope.
Yeah.
Immediately dope.
Mm-hmm.
He's dope, and that Blastoise is dope. I do think it's this is one of those megas that I think is a little much. It's like, did he need a bigger cannon?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I gotta go with yes.
I
Survey says yes.
A little bit dopey, but
It does become a little more action figure-y with this, which kind of takes it a little lower than regular Blastoise, I think, but it's pretty sweet.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan, I'll say. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't think I'm a huge fan of any of the, other than Mega Charizard X. I don't think I'm a big fan of any of the like first gen Mega evolutions. But
Well,
just me.
that's fair. I mean, Mega Evolutions in general, I also am not a huge fan of.
Mm.
That was kind of in my gap period and it kind of went over my
Yeah.
head. I do have a question though about Blastoise and Mega Blastoise, which is once they came out with Steel type, why did Blastoise not become half Steel type?
It's a great question.
Yeah, that's fair. They should have done that.
This boy's a tank.
Yeah, I mean, somebody call up Game Freak. Chris, you've got the number.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, especially Mega Blastoise, like his legs are like he's got toes on all four sides. You can see in the back there, so it's like like planting down little claws on a robot, and he's got the very rigid lines on his legs. Like he's half robot.
You know, have to have stability for the kickback of that thing.
Yeah. Mentioned in its one and only Mega Pokedex entry, the cannon on its back is as powerful as a tank gun. Its tough legs and back enable it to withstand the recoil from firing the cannon.
Nailed it.
Boom. What really does it for me on this is the face. The minor things they've done to the face.
Yeah.
Over regular Blastoise, the little chin poker point, the more aggressive styling to the head and ears.
Yeah, they kind of did like a Dragon Ball Z-ification of him here.
That's what really helps it stand out for me in a good way.
I'll tell you this, definitely better than Mega Venusaur. Massive, massive disappointment with that one.
Yeah, just like Venusaur usually is, unfortunately.
Yeah, my favorite starter turns into what?
Oh,
a flat frog monster.
Yeah.
Don't let him.
We haven't. I know we have Mega Charizard X and Y on here.
Yeah. Have we done Mega?
I don't think we've done Mega Venusaur.
Well, there's a preview.
So yeah, Mega Charizard X is 3. I don't think he's going that high. And Blastoise is 17. And I think we all agree at least that he's below that.
I still like regular Blastoise more. Yeah, I would say.
And then Mega Charizard Y is at 414, so that's not really helpful.
So it's a range to start with.
I would say, I mean, let me know if I'm going too far, but like, I think it's definitely better than Mega Swampert as a given at 50.
That's exactly what I was looking at. I need to
what that looks
refresh.
like. He's got like big arms.
Oh, that's right.
I disagree. I like Mega Swampert more.
I think I also like Mega Swampert more.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to look this boy up. Let me see.
This muscle boy.
He's just swole.
Oh, dang.
It's swole.
Talk about Dragon Ball Z.
So,
yeah, you know what? I take it back.
The range I'm looking is I'm okay putting him above Wartortle. I would not want to put him above Squirtle, though. Wartortle's at 102, Squirtle's at 85.
Yeah, Squirtle's got kind of... He's iconic, so it's hard to push past that.
No, I think that's a great range. Maybe above Trevenant and below Colossal for me.
I think I'm good with that, yeah, actually.
Yeah, if you guys agree, I see it. Can't wait until we get Michael Moran back on here. He's going to be so mad.
Angry about Trevenant.
I'm thinking that Colossal and Mega Blastoise kind of have the same energy.
They do a little bit.
Yeah. That's why that felt right to me inside. and they'll like defend each other, right? Because Colossal's got his back from the grass. Mega Blastoise is going to make sure the grounds don't come and mess with Colossal. It's great. It's good energy.
That's the action movie. That's the poster right there.
They probably have a podcast about some like large Pokemon like hotel reviews, right? Because not every Pokemon can go to every hotel if they're too big to get through the front door, right? So like, all right, thank you, Mega Blastoise. It's been a treat, but we've got a lot of Pokemon to rank tonight. Next up is Alolan Vulpix.
Adorable, great.
I love it.
So cute.
Yeah, one of the best Alolan Galar Pokemon. This and Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think Alolan Vulpix is kind of what sold me on regional variants.
I think that's fair. It's because they did such a great. They didn't change it too much. It like design wise, they really just went after the color here. Right, and it works. It works so good.
I have. I know we have more to talk about this Pokemon, but I do have a question. Right away, do you think this is better than Eevee?
No. Personally.
Okay. I'm ready to go from there.
Maybe. I could be convinced.
Maybe it depends on the bio.
Yeah, what do we have for lore?
Olin. It exhales air cooler than -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Elderly people in Alola call this Pokemon by an older name, Ko. In hot weather, this Pokemon makes ice shards with its 6 tails and sprays them around to cool itself off. If you carelessly approach it because it's cute, the boss of the past, Ninetales, will appear and freeze you.
That's more about Ninetales, though, isn't it?
I suppose that's true. If you observe its curly hairs through a microscope, you'll see small ice particles springing up.
Interesting.
That's hard. Hard to put against Eevee. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, are we looking in top 100 for sure? This gets past Scentiscorch.
I think that, in my opinion, I am humbly, I do think, that it's better than that.
I'm okay with it.
I might have stayed below Scentiscorch, personally.
Really?
But if both of y'all want over it, I can live with it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't think it goes super high.
Yeah.
Over Scentiscorch. You know what? I gotta rep my boy Gallade. I'd stop at Gallade. He's already gonna get pushed out of top 103 Pokemon later.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
All right. I'm okay with that. Between Gallade and Liepard at a new 101, Alolan Vulpix. You're so goddamn adorable, and that's really all you need to be.
It's just precious. I wouldn't even want one as battling. I just want a pet. I just want one.
Alolan Vulpix is like one of the poster Pokemon for the meme of, I've only known Alolan Vulpix for 3 hours, and if anything happened to it, I would kill everyone in this room and then me.
Yes. Yeah, and it's accurate.
Yep. Next on the list, something that doesn't make me feel that way, but I do like a lot. Sizzlipede.
The bacon Pokemon.
Well, that's exactly what these taste like. This is Scentiscorch's first form.
Yeah, and I don't think his papa lets him in club.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so either.
This guy, man. Hold on, I gotta find this actor's name because I'm terrible with actors' names. He's got a vibe of, God, who's the grumpy guy in Parks and Rec that everybody loves?
I was just thinking that.
Oh, Oh,
Nick
hell.
Offerman gives me Nick Offerman vibes.
It's his angry little mustache,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
The eyes. I see it. I totally see it. Okay, that brought the Pokemon up in my book.
Same.
Hmm. Where is? Oh yeah, we were talking about it the whole episode. Yeah, where Centiskorch is.
Yeah, I still think below Centiskorch. I think probably in the 100 to 200 range, though.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
I'm.
Ooh. How do we feel about a Dratini comparison at 142?
Ooh.
That's interesting. I think Ron Swanson could take a Dratini.
I think so.
And what's around there? You got Shaman. Shaman's definitely better, I think.
Yeah, I love Shaman. That we are putting above Drifloon, with Drifloon is pretty sweet.
Ooh, I love a Drifloon.
It's true. We got to look in chunks, right, Chris?
We're putting above Aegislash, Ryan.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got to go lower.
I'm just looking further and further down.
I'm looking at Ponyta and Torchic at 192 and 193. I think it is slightly worse than both of those.
Torchic's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I think Torchic is better. I think this is probably below Froakie as well, below Luxray, maybe above Inkay. This is probably where I would stop.
That's exactly what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it.
Slid down the list, but found a comfortable home. Oh my god, even reading Pokedex entries. It wraps prey up in its heated body, cooking them in its coils. Once they're well done, it will voraciously nibble them down to the last morsel.
So
Wow.
wraps around like a jalapeno popper. It is bacon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It even has sizzle in the name.
That's beautiful.
That's what I'm naming my next Sizzlipede. Bacon. Nick Bacon Offerman. Thank you very much, Sizzlipede. Next up, we've got Carvana, a nice used 2011 Honda Accord. That's what Google thought I was talking about when I was getting the tabs ready for the episode.
I get that.
It's like, are you sure? Like, yes, Google, I'm very sure.
Now, Carvana to me looks like indecision in character design.
I can see that.
There's a lot going on here.
By the way, I have never once heard this Pokemon's name said, and I always pronounce it Carvanha, which is very dumb in retrospect.
Yeah, it's based on piranhas, so
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah, Piranhas. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, this is like, I mean, it's the pre-evolution of Sharpedo. It's like lame Sharpedo though. Sharpedo's very cool. Sharks are very cool.
Yeah,
Piranhas,
not as. It's just waiting to be Sharpedo.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly. You know, I never saw it until now, Pete, but you're right, because it almost looks like 3 different teams designed this Pokemon. One designed the top half of the body, one designed the bottom half of the body, and one designed the fins. And they all did it separately and then mashed them together into one Pokemon.
Yeah, someone just decided it has a star on its belly. Like, there's already a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's funny too, because Sharpedo, that's clearly a torpedo, yes?
Yeah.
Like, this one doesn't try to be any, like, it's not like a sea mine, it's not like a sub or anything.
Doesn't try to be a car.
It's just like an angry, like, chain chomp fish.
Yeah, he gives me mega Sharpedo vibes more than Sharpedo, even with just the random extra spikes he has everywhere. It's not quite to the extent of mega Sharpedo, but
this is kind of possibly my my Gen 1er leaking out here, but I did, as I was, you know, casually watching other generations go by, I did also see ones like this that they a lot of between one and wherever we're at now, there just became this season of overproduction and over designing.
Hmm.
Where I do think that if they had just done a little less, it would probably be a little higher on the list.
Yeah, I think that's fair, especially for Carvana here. Like, remove the spikes at the edge of the mouth, take the star off the belly. I think you have a better Pokemon.
Or at least make it look like less of an electric type, and then it'll make a little more sense.
Yeah, change that yellow.
Yeah.
What kind of entries does it have?
I like emeralds here. Carvana attacks ships in swarms, making them sink. Although it is said to be a very vicious Pokemon, it timidly flees as soon as it finds itself alone.
So. A relative of wishy-washy then.
Yeah. Hey, strength in numbers,
I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm scrolling further and further down.
I jumped down to Mega Sharpedo, who we have ranked. Ryan, how do you feel about him compared to Mega Sharpedo? Because they're both kind of dumb looking, but Mega Sharpedo is like very dumb looking.
I think I like Mega Sharpedo more.
Okay.
But I didn't hate Mega Sharpedo. I don't love it, but I don't like this.
Okay, yeah, so we're probably looking in like what is it? Finneon we have on here, right? Like really low. We've got a territory of just like this is a fish.
True.
Yeah, a bunch of fish Pokemon.
Yeah, Finneon is at 435.
Ooh.
I think that's probably more in the range, if not even lower.
Yeah, because I'm looking around there. You got Wingull, which I think I like more than this.
Oh, here we go. Here's a stopping point. It's got to go above Quillfish at 527.
Let's see.
At least this guy swims.
Yeah, that's not a bad space with all the ones around here.
Yeah, this seems like his land. We've got Goldeen at 516.
Yeah, that's what I just went to. I think I might like this more than Goldeen, but less than Seaking.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that actually. A second ago, I was thinking, looking at Carvana here, it kind of looks like it's got the shape of a Goldeen, but like it's cosplaying.
Yeah, totally.
This is just a Goldeen cosplaying as a piranha. We figured it out, everybody.
Wow.
All right, that's perfect. A new 516 for Carvana. Really, just take off some of the decals, buddy. You don't need that much. We'll like you for you, we promise. Next up, we've got Pillow Swine.
Yeah, the exact opposite.
What if fur had tusks and a nose?
I will say, like this line, I've never used before, but I do like them a lot. I just think they're pretty cute. Although, I can't remember the third form. What it's called?
Swine.
Swine. Yes. Why they decided to turn the pig warthog into a mammoth with no trunk was kind of confusing to me. But I mean, you could do a lot worse.
You could, yeah. They did a good job with that design.
Yeah.
They needed to give it a better moveset, but it's.
Swine, yeah, is my favorite of the line, personally. This is probably my least favorite. Swinub's at least got cute factor going for him. That doesn't pull him as far as it Ryan was trying to pull him, but I remember that.
Pulls him farther than you gave him.
Is there anything on the list that we could compare it to?
Yeah, we do. We have Swine and Swinub on there. Swine is at 227, and Swinub is at 246.
Okay.
Okay.
We have lore, though, Ryan, we should read.
Let's see here. Piloswine is covered by a thick coat of long hair that enables it to endure the freezing cold. This Pokemon uses its tusks to dig up food that has been buried under ice.
Right
Its
on.
tusks of ice. Oh, the tusks are made of ice? Apparently, according to Black and White, they thicken in the snow.
Really?
Interesting.
Interesting. Sensitive nose is used to check out its surroundings, which makes sense because Swinub is hunting for truffles and whatnot.
And I love a pig. Pigs are very good.
They're cute. If it charges at an enemy, the hairs on its back stand up straight. It's very sensitive to sound.
Now I want to see what that looks like when all its hairs stand up straight.
I kind of want to see
Sounds
that.
interesting.
I think possibly just move the facial features to the bottom and turn it upside down.
Probably. That's about right.
This is just Cousin It, the Pokemon, right?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. All right. Which I think wins it points in my book, by the way. It's not a bad thing.
Okay. So how do you guys feel compared to Mamoswine and Swinub? Above, below?
I'm thinking, because I forget who had said a second ago that it's not as good as Swinub.
That was me.
Oh, right. Okay. So as a middle form, awkward still, but I still think better than Combuskin.
Ooh, I think that's fair at 253. Yeah, I
That's
go above
fair.
Combuskin.
Golette's
Maybe right
the
there.
first form, right?
Yeah, I do like Golett. I'm trying to remember what a Blacephalon is.
I don't even know that name.
Is that one of the...
Yeah, that's one of the weirdos, Ultra Beast. The one with the disco ball head.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Oh, I dig that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Granted, it does have big Digimon vibes, but since it's an alien, I'm letting that go.
Yeah, that's what they're going for, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with below that. So below or above Golett?
I think I like Golett more by a smidge. That ghost ground type with the golem energy. It's good. It's good stuff. All right, new 253 Piloswine. Great job, buddy. Just beating out good old cock Combuskin. Next up, we've got Furfrou, which is a name I knew but could not think of the Pokemon until I was Googling it tonight. And when I saw it, I'm like, perfect. This is the most bland thing.
Is it pronounced Frau?
I always said Fru.
I had assumed Fru also, because the kind of cliche that a poodle is named Frou.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Speaking of, though, this is just a poodle.
Yeah.
And they literally call it the Poodle Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, poodles are great, but they didn't really do anything with it.
I mean, poodles can be vicious. Like, an especially pampered breed of dog.
Yeah. And these maintain that pampered lifestyle with Y mentioning that historically in the Kalos region, these Pokemon were the designated guardians of the king.
I doubt that. someone, in that, kingdom, who worked under the king decided that, I think.
There are a lot of forms.
There's a lot of forms?
Based on the hairstyle. Yeah, we've got a heart trim, a star trim, a diamond trim, a debutante trim, a matron trim, a dandy trim. I like the dandy trim. All right, the tail becomes green. He's got like a little top hat made in the fur.
No,
I really like the dandy trim. Lorraine trim, Kabuki trim, and a Pharaoh trim, which is also very good.
I'm not sure if I can get behind, different designs that are just like, here's what I did to my dog.
That's fair. I think that is fair. I will take a picture of this and drop it in the Gotta Rank 'em All channel for you, Chris.
Yeah, I'll put that in posts. They do, I guess they do something more interesting than it is just a poodle. I did not know about all the alternate forms. I did not remember that.
I didn't until this moment.
I do appreciate a Pokemon that has multiple forms without being like a variant, like a type variant. At the same time, like that's kind of just all this Pokemon's for, right?
Yeah, because it's a single, it's like a no evolution, no pre-evolution or anything. It's just a normal type.
Yeah.
What are its stat lines like, Ryan?
Decent speed, 102, but everything else is pretty mediocre. It's only got a total of 472. You're looking 60 to 90. Nothing super standout. And that speed's okay, not great.
Am I wrong in assuming that Furfrou exists just for collectors?
That seems probably right. I think there's a lot of Pokemon like that. Minior, I think, is in that same kind of camp.
Yeah. Although
Mhm.
Minior's got at least some type advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's so bland to me. These other forms are cool, but the base form is just so bland.
Yeah, I'm not looking very high for it for sure.
We're not ranking each individual form of Furfrou, are we?
No.
Okay.
No.
We don't go that far. We went far,
Okay.
but not quite that far.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you might as well get all 250 Spindas.
Oh my god.
We're crazy, not insane.
Yeah, I was looking at Pyro, which is number 437. I think I like it slightly less than that. Probably less than Persian. Right below that.
Have y'all got Ducklet on here?
We do.
Yes.
I remembered seeing that earlier. At 521.
Yeah, you sure do.
I gather you're not a fan of that placement.
No. I think that's actually very, very good because ever since the day that Ducklet was revealed, I've just held the opinion of it's just a duck.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's why
it's just a duck.
Exactly why it's 521.
So I am thinking definitely in the 500s.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I agree. Are we already below Gudra Hoopa territory or not yet?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Hoopa's 476.
Good. Then, man, I don't know. I could go right above Ducklet. I think with alternate forms is at least a little bit more interesting.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm going pretty low here.
I still went below Ducklet.
Okay.
Ooh.
Does this get below Tangela?
What number is Tangela at?
546.
I'm not sure if I'm the guy to ask actually, because I kind of dig Tangela. We're very much at odds on opinions of Pokemon design.
I don't know. What do you think, Ryan? Because I stopped a while ago at around Ducklet, like I said. So
I don't think it's worse than Tangela. No.
Okay, in that case,
so what do we have between there? We've got the Simisage, Simisear, Simipour, the
Sitcom.
yes,
I might have it. Seal at 527.
Oh.
We're saying below that, right?
I think so.
Yeah. But
Okay.
better than Muna. Yeah, no, I agree.
Because Seal
perfect.
is just a seal, sure, but it's like a magic fantasy seal at least.
Right, yeah. And it becomes Dugong. This becomes a poodle.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
It goes from a poodle to like an abused poodle.
Just annoyed all the time, constantly getting its hair done. All right, for Fru, thank you very much, I guess. I'm sure you've got an appointment at the barber. Next up, we've got, great classic here, Cubone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Cubone's great.
Iconic.
One of the, like, we've read a ton of weird Pokemon entries. This is one of the few that a lot of people actually know, the Pokemon entries,
Yep.
like the lore.
It's exactly, and because of that, and also its placement in the first game, like it's actually part of the plot a little bit, to where people still kind of talk about Cubone today.
Yeah, I mean, it is a regularly talked about Pokemon for sure. Love me some Cubone. I've only used one a handful of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
But,
I've ever used one. They're not super easy to find in that first game, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
Speaking from memory, when you find one as a little kid, though, and you actually have one, you feel like the coolest kid ever. Mine has a skull.
And it says its mom died.
You want to read some of those entries, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go to the Sword and Shield ones because they talk about that same thing, but in the newest way with the most interesting spin on it, I think. When the memory of its departed mother brings it to tears, it cries mournfully within the skull it wears on its head. This Pokemon wears the skull of its deceased mother. Sometimes Cubone's dreams make it cry, but each tear Cubone sheds makes it stronger.
Damn.
They made it sadder.
And I mean, that basically says what the old ones say, right?
Well, minus the detail that it's wearing its mother's skull.
They said that as far back as Yellow. Where's the skull of its deceased mother?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
oh man.
I think out of pity, Centiskorch lets this guy into the club.
Really sorry about what happened to your mom, kid. I'm sure you could use a drink.
That's both sad and metal. It's great.
True. Yeah, it's like I'm really sad about my mom's death, but also I wear her head on my head.
Do you think that was intentional or it just happened? Like he was crying around his mom's body. And then
time?
after, just every time they're all really depressed about it.
Cubone.
You know, another Pokemon comes along and eats the body clean of flesh, and then it like trips over it and head first into the skull.
Oh no. I mean, given the consistency that this happens with this species, I have to assume it's deliberate. Either that or, Marowaks have a very short lifespan.
So yeah, definitely looking in the top 100.
Oh yeah.
How do we feel about a Scrafty comparison?
Scrafty being
he's a lizard that sheds a skin and then wears it like pants.
Oh no.
Wears his baggy pants.
I forgot the pants very Pokemon.
I'd probably go above that. I'd probably go above our boy Golduck at 77.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd go higher. This might be, this might be presumptuous, but I might actually go top 50 for Cubone. You got Lickitung up there. Oh no, that's at 59, but
yeah, I'd probably go above Lickitung. I don't know if I'd quite go to top 50.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm seeing a Molga there, and I don't think that beats a Molga.
Yeah. Personally, and I know Ryan, it's gonna get higher because you're a monster, but I'd stop right below Pachirisu. which is above Lickitung at
I think this is
59.
between Pachirisu and Mimikyu.
Yep. I think Mimikyu and Cubone would be best friends.
Probably.
Yeah. They'd go all to the same sad hangout. You would find them off in the corner of the club, not dancing to the music.
They have their own little booth.
And then there's just a sign next to it. It's the Dead Moms Club. All right, Cubone. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry about just everything. I hope things are looking up for you, bud. Next up, we've got Mega Ampharos. Ampharos,
Okay.
what did we decide last time?
I say O still. I don't know.
Ampharos sounds right to me.
Okay.
This Mega's so dumb to me. It just gave him the weirdest hair. It's at all.
This turns Ampharos, a pretty cool Pokemon, into the banana in a banana split.
Vanilla, no, it's banana, whipped cream, and cherry only. Oh, that makes it worse. I liked this mod.
Was it you? So you like this one? Was it the Fabio hair or?
It's
Yes,
it's
that's
the
what the
return.
hair is.
It's
Thank
the
you.
return to the sheep. Devolved to sheep.
Yeah. No longer shaved.
Yeah.
Does it explain at any point the red gems?
So it does for non-mega. Those are like bulbs that it can light up with its energy. That's why it's like in the lighthouse in Gen 2.
Ooh, okay. That's cool, actually. Huh.
Doesn't exactly say why the mega gets more of them, but I would assume that they do a similar function.
So, I mean, I don't know if I like that, though, because that just becomes like a tangle of Christmas tree lights on its tail.
Just 4 lights, though. It's not like it's a...
That we see.
It's true.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Without the Fabio hair, he's fine. It's fine. But the Fabio hair is just awful. It's so dumb looking. I can't
What
stand
if it was
it.
like a big fro? That would be cool.
I think that might be better.
I
I don't like what they've done with the horns. They look like live action Maleficent horns, which that movie was awful.
Someone turned its ears into like balloon animals.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, this thing's confused. Actually, by its face, it looks confused. Huh.
Yeah, this looks like somebody really wished they had a Furfrou, so they just dressed up their Ampharos instead.
I can't turn it into a top hat somehow.
Stop ruining this Pokemon for me.
I'm sorry, man. I don't like it.
So okay, so what were you thinking though for the ranking since you like it?
Not as high as standard Ampharos. I don't think it gets up to 54.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere between Mega Banette and Mega Mewtwo Y.
No way. This thing doesn't get in the top 100. Are you crazy?
I'm gonna look up some.
I said
megas.
between.
Okay. I just heard Mega Mewtwo Y, and I knew that was still in the top 100.
Wow, y'all got a lot of
Between
megas
Mega
in
Bandit.
100.
There's a lot of good megas. There's a lot of divided. Megas are either good or bad, really. There's not a lot of in between, just okay megas.
I know there are a lot of people who just dislike megas like as a concept, and I totally get that. But I like quite a lot of their designs.
They can look cool. That's fair. Mega Gardevoir, Mega Gallade.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking through megas, and I haven't seen one that I like it less than yet.
Ooh.
Or like it more than, I mean.
I don't hate the placement of Mega Metagross then. Or Metagross?
I say gross.
I've gone back and forth in my life.
Ooh, okay. Hang on. I just found another one further down, and I'm sorry to say that it's so far down. But Mega Absol and at 216. And the reason I say that is because it kind of has a similar issue.
The hair, yeah. I think that's why we went pretty low. I think we like normal Absol more. Now,
Like they took a good thing and they just slapped some stuff on it.
now here's where I'm looking is below Mega Lopunny, or Lopunny, however you say that, at 360.
Oh, that is far down.
That feels criminal.
The fact that Mega Lopunny is down there is quite criminal. She just looks like freaking Chun-Li.
Does it?
I think that's what they're going for. It doesn't look as good as Chun-Li. I mean, few things do, but
Oh, geez, yeah, it does. Well, surely we can find a middle point between there, which is what, 300 and 100?
yeah.
I'll concede to the Mega Absol at least. So it's between the 3 and 216.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see.
say-
Mega Diancie is in the middle there.
Since we're talking about that area, I'm seeing you got Machoke and Rhydon, which I might put this above a Rhydon.
What number is that? Oh yeah,
Oh, sorry.
218.
219.
That's where you guys want to go. Ryan?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
The stark contemplative silence.
This is serious business.
I'm just imagining, like, in your head, you've got like the Kill Bill siren going off.
All right. Well, I'm glad we had you here, Pete, to help level Chris out. Otherwise, this Pokemon would have gone far
Would
too
have
low.
gotten what it deserved.
No. 219 Mega Ampharos. Great job. Maybe you do need to take a stop at the barber, though. Yeah. Follow Furfro. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Furfru.
Possibly done dirty by us, but done dirty by the developers first, I think.
Yeah. Really, go look at Game Freak. All right, we're not we're not the creators. We're just the messengers. Next up, we've got Meow Stick.
I forgot about Meow Stick.
Has both a male and female form here.
An Indeedee similar vibe, but from Gen 6.
Yeah, very similar vibe. I think doesn't this one have a pre-evolution though? Evolves from something? Is that true?
Evolves from Esper, starting at level 25. Oh god, I don't like Esper. Oh god, okay.
Esper's great, dude. The lore on that Pokemon is amazing.
Maybe the lore can win me over, but when I open that tab up to look at it, and it's just these emotionless, perfectly round, wide open eyes.
It is containing oblivion inside of its head, my friend.
That's the face you see when you come in late at night and the lights are out. And you turn it back on, they're sitting waiting for you. So this Pokemon, if I recall, is based on a Scottish fold, which is a type of cat with folded ears.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, my girlfriend loves those. They're extremely cute.
Yeah, I do like this. It's psychic, just psychic, or
yes, just psychic. Okay, I look at the Scottish fold. It's a very cute cat.
What does this one's lore say?
Let's see here. When in danger, it raises its ears and releases enough psychic power to grind a 10-ton truck into dust. The eyeball patterns. The eyeball patterns on the interior of its ears emit psychic energy. It keeps the patterns tightly covered because the power is too immense.
Why do they know it can crush a truck?
They got
What
cameras
happened?
everywhere, I guess.
Somebody spooked one on the road.
Oh
Some
boy.
dash cam footage from Russia, probably.
Yeah, I like this thing a lot. I like Esper more, but I think this thing is also really cool. Just the fact that they're very small Pokemon, but ridiculously powerful. Like, I mean, pretty powerful in terms of stat lines, but like in terms of the lore, just like a ridiculous amount of power contained in a very tiny frame.
Yep.
Yeah. Reading everything about it, this is way better than in DD, even though the design gives me that vibe.
Yeah, I don't think that Indeedee could atomize a semi.
Barely gets me my sandwich on time.
Yeah, I think this is top 100 for me. I think it's at least above Mega Mewtwo. Why?
Yeah, I think they look pretty dope. They sound pretty crazy strong.
I would probably go. Here's where I'm starting. Below Lunala, above Zygarde.
What number?
Whoa.
Oh, dang, that is high.
I don't know about that.
Zygarde is the crazy like green cell monster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That has like a dog form as well.
I
stopped at Gliscor at 64.
64. Yeah. I don't think I like it as much as Cubone, but I do like it more than Zorua, which is at 47, so I'm a little conflicted.
Yeah, Zorua got way too high.
It was one of the first Pokemon we ranked, and it was number 1 at the end of the first episode, so it's kind of stuck up there pretty hard.
An accident. Gotcha.
It is good though. We still haven't ranked Zoroark, which is weird. Zoroark's definitely better.
Zoroark's way better.
I'd say so.
So if you want to find us somewhere in the middle there, Pete, between that 64 and that
there.
Between
that
44 and 44. Okay.
Area. Yeah.
Let me highlight this. Okay. I'm thinking possibly, I just noticed Alolan Raichu, which is pretty sweet.
Surfing on his own tail.
Yeah, you know what? I'd probably put that below Alolan Raichu. And above Tyranitar.
Okay, here's my appeal though. Lickitung's at 60. Come on. Can we push him down? Let's go below Pachirisu.
Ooh. Yeah. I think that's
I'm okay
fair.
with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, a new number 60, Meow Stick. Please just keep your ears folded. I would appreciate it. We don't need to go turning the house into dust or anything.
Yeah, that's some Akira shit, huh?
It's intense.
Also, I'm sorry, James Smith. I know you love Lickitung, and I respect you, sir.
Next up, we've got Beedrill.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
I have some strong affection for Beedrill due to the Game Grumps, actually.
I forgot all about that.
They played Fire Red for a very long time. They got up to the Elite Four, but they really needed to grind, and they weren't just going to grind on stream.
Right.
So they sent a copy of Fire Red to a friend who agreed to grind for them. And they got most of the team into the 50, 60 area, basically where you need to be. And then they got their Beedrill to level 87. Just extremely overpowered. And that Beedrill, that Beedrill helped walk them through a lot of the Elite Four.
That's wild.
When they get to, I think the champion has an Alakazam, right?
Yes.
And it's
it might
Alakazam. Maybe, I don't remember. It's either the champion or one of the Elite Four has an Alakazam, right? And like they're on the last each on the last Pokemon at this point, and it's Alakazam versus Beedrill, which is like one of the very few type advantages you can get against a Psychic type in Gen 1. With a move that will be super effective and actually deal some damage. And Aaron could have picked the super effective move and won the battle. I want to say it won the game. I want to say this was the champion fight. But he picked a non-super effective one and got killed and lost, and they never went back to it. And
Oh my god.
it's just got this great moment in my mind
Brutal.
of me screaming at my TV like, you freaking moron! You could have won this!
Oh my goodness. Oof. I like Beedrill quite a bit. As bug Pokemon go anyway.
Yeah. I think Beedrill's cool. I mean, he's got big lances for arms, which is great.
I'm now for the first time also imagining a Beedrill without the thorax and the stinger.
Oh.
It's just an angry little stick figure.
It's an interesting decision to make in life.
That's very. Oh yeah.
I think it was mostly because the face gave me Invader Zim vibes.
I see that. Okay, yeah. I kind of like no thorax Beedrill though.
What other third Evo bugs you got on here?
So we have Butterfree. I think Beedrill's much better than Butterfree. Butterfree's down at what, 335?
Yeah,
Butterfree is frustrating to me because it's clearly supposed to evolve from Venonat. Something went amiss in that whole process.
The eyes, yeah.
Oh, but what's the lore on this baby?
I like the evolution from XY to the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire here. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab its enemies repeatedly, may appear in a swarm, flies at violent speeds. I love that. All the while stabbing with the toxic stinger on its rear.
Anybody care to guess what violent speed is?
I'm gonna, what's the most violent number?
666.
Oh, that's how. Yep, there we go. And extremely territorial. No one should ever approach its nest. This is for their own safety. If angered, they will attack in a furious swarm at violent speeds. You got it.
Okay. So this is just like a species of living blow darts.
Sentient. How big are Beedrill? Sentient 4'7". Oh no, 3'3" blow darts.
They're that big?
Yeah. 65-pound sentient blow dart.
Oh, I hate it. I take it back. I hate Beedrill.
Yeah, man, I think the only insect that we have like high or even really is like Sizor. Mega Sizor specifically. I don't think we have Sizor or Scizor. Sorry, however you say that. I don't know. I go back and forth.
Gigantamax Butterfree's at 140.
It's true. Gigantamax Orbeetle's up here as well at 114.
I would put a Beedrill above a normal Orbeetle, but I don't know about Gigantamax.
Yeah.
Probably not Gigantamax. Yeah.
That thing rules.
It's very cool.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me actually of Gligar. We have Gligar at 171.
Ooh.
Actually, yeah. Ooh, an Arbok's there too,
Yeah.
which is fitting.
True.
I might say just a few spots down, and put it like between Rookidee and Delibird, 176, 177 there.
Okay.
I would put Beedrill above Santa Bird, yeah.
Santa Bird? Okay.
Yeah, we'll take Cole for Christmas. It's all right.
Yeah, y'all really hate Christmas presents. Every episode, Ryan's pushing Delibird down very explicitly.
Hey, this is the secret for kids out there. If they're somehow listening to this, I I have money. I don't need Santa.
Yeah, buy my own presents. Beedrill, great job. Thank you very much. And I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Just, you're good. Next up, we've got Stantler, which I did not realize how much of a thick Pokemon Stantler was until I was Googling it today and got the picture up. I don't remember the sprite being like 5 C's thick.
I don't think I've ever seen Stantler from this angle.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I did honestly think the tail was another butt cheek.
I really did too. For several seconds.
Yeah. Stantler, thank goodness, finally getting an evolution in the new games, or in Arceus. I don't remember its name. I'm looking for it.
It looks great.
Yeah, it looks very cool. This thing does not look very cool, but thankfully you're going to evolve into something cool finally, buddy. Oh, Weirdeer is that one's name.
Okay, you can be forgiven for not thinking of it that way, because it's not like the sprite shows it at quite that angle in any of the games.
Not remotely.
Oh, yeah.
From behind in X, Y, and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and Sun and Moon, I can kind of see it, though. It kind of still has, like, one butt cheek that's just really big tail from the backside.
Oh. I was not expecting thick Stantler.
Nobody expects thick Stantler.
Okay,
man.
so
how many people
I'm not
have
sure-
Googled the words thick Stantler in their lives?
Any amount is too much.
I agree.
It's about to be at least one.
Oh no, Ryan! Don't do that to your
I'm
computer.
doing it. I'm doing it. Oh,
no.
You can guess what the top picture is.
I hope it's not.
Is it this one?
Picture.
I hope it's this. Oh no!
It's exactly the picture we're looking at, but they took the tail and doubled it and moved it in like a couple centimeters so that it just looks like a butt.
Oh boy,
It looks more like a butt.
Interesting.
Never used a Stantler. Looking at it now, it's kind of got like a not so much of a deer face. It's got jowls.
Yeah.
Just like the third picture down is just my friend asked me why I hate Stantler so much. It's because he looks like a fat-cheeked dog with a swollen right butt cheek holding a coconut in his mouth. And now I can't unsee it.
Oh, I see the coconut now, and I don't like that.
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, well, this is ruined forever. Okay.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, even without that, I was looking very low. Like this is bottom 100. This gets past Tangela for sure.
Yeah.
both.
The only saving grace I've seen is there's a Pokemon Go costume where it gives bells around its neck, so it's like a reindeer.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I think it does fly a sleigh in the anime for Delibird.
That's good.
I haven't watched the anime that much, but I assume there's something involved other than just the Stantler being able to fly. These can't fly, right?
Oh, I don't think they can normally, no. But it's probably like, oh, it's Delabird's Stantler. Of course it can fly. You know, reindeers don't fly either. Spoilers for children.
Of course.
Again.
God, just ruining Christmas.
I need to make a new podcast just called Spoilers for Children. That's great.
Oh, I want a guest on that
That's
one.
amazing, yeah.
Dang, I didn't realize how low Grimmsnarl was.
It's just all hair. He's nasty. I don't like it.
But you love Bayonetta.
Yeah, she makes it work. He doesn't.
Let's see.
I think you're looking in the right range, though, for a buddy Stantler.
I don't know that this is worse than Dracovish.
Oh. I mean, Dracovish is pretty bad, but actually I have to remind myself which one of those monstrosities it is.
It's the worst one, in my opinion.
Oh, that one. You know what? I think I'm gonna put that one above Stantler for the reason being Dracovish actually rules school in battle. It's extremely strong.
It's the second time we've heard this. Yeah.
Yeah, in competitive, he's very powerful. So yeah,
It's
I'm
a
fine with
beast.
it. We got to stay above Bruxish. Let's not be crazy.
Do you know Bruxish, Pete?
Don't
Nope.
Don't look it up. Don't do it to yourself.
I'm doing
Do
it.
it. Do it.
Let's see now. What in the world? Who hurt the designers this day?
This is the correct reaction.
I do see at least one piece of fan art that makes it look a little better, though, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not great. All right, new 609 Stantler. Get that checked out. All right, your butt injections went poorly. Next up, we've got Dwebble, which is a name I love saying.
Dwebble's a special baby.
He's adorable.
The Rock Inn Pokemon, I love it.
The what? Rock what?
Rock Inn, INN, like a hotel inn and suites.
Okay.
Rock Inn.
Oh.
It's very good.
Yeah. I mean, he's like a little what is it, hermit crab with a rock.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dwebble is good. The design is great. It's fun to say. I definitely do not like, what's it called? Crustle?
Yeah, that name is not nice to say.
Now,
Yeah.
I mentioned a little bit ago here that like I enjoy Gigantamax Alchemy looking like a cake because it looks like that on purpose. Crustle looks like a cake on accident, and I'm really not a fan.
Yeah, Crustle just looks like a block from Minecraft with a crab under it.
Yeah. I want to go play Minecraft.
For real.
What kind of lore do we have before we start looking at numbers?
I like Sword and Shield because we've got mention of other Pokemon here. When it finds a stone appealing, it creates a hole inside it and uses it as its home. This Pokemon is the natural enemy of Roggenrola and Roly-Coly. It first tries to find a rock to live in, but if there are no suitable rocks to be found, Dwebble may move into the ports of a Hippowdon.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
So is it the natural enemy of Roggenrola and what was the other one?
Roly-Coly.
Because those are literally just rocks and it's like
Yep.
gonna burrow into them and make them its
Yep.
home.
I think so.
Jeez,
This little adorable baby is like an alien chest burster to them. Yeah.
that's amazing. Yeah. So we have Crustle on the list, but he's a 579, and this is like a million times better.
Easily.
Yeah, way better.
Let's see.
I mean, we were just talking about some of our highest insect Pokemon a minute ago with Beedrill now is up there.
True.
What were the other ones we were looking at? Gigantamax Butterfree, Gigantamax Orbeetle.
Metapod's 111.
Dang.
That's right. I mean, that hard in battle, that episode. Legendary.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's why. I forgot about that.
I mean, that's what everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe.
I think somewhere in that range is between 100 and 200.
I think that's good.
Maybe this is being a little too mean on Centiskorch, but I think possibly one above that
Oh.
as bug Pokemon go.
I forgot he has a bug Centiskorch. I just think of bacon now.
It's the bacon type Pokemon.
Yeah, an alien chest burster versus bacon.
Yeah, I could go above that. I would also go above Liepard, I think, at that point.
I think so. You know, while we're here, while we're in this, we're breaking the top 100. I'm sorry to my buddy Mystic Zealot, but I gotta throw Trapinch out there, who's at 71.
Ooh. Didn't realize. Trapinch is pretty good.
Yeah, I think this.
I don't know if
I think I can go
it's-
above that.
I don't know if it's Dwebble good though.
That's why I bring it up. I think I like Trouble. I mean, the alien chest burster is just a great comparison in my mind.
Like, I dig a Pokemon that's both adorable and scary when you look into it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say some of the stuff we're also putting it above, like Sirfetch'd and Tyrantrum. It's a
Mhm.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
That's I wanted to bring it up. We don't have to
Yeah,
because it's a lot of spots.
Could I pitch? Where was it? Above 85 Wooper.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Looking at everything that's on the list here, I think that feels the most fair to to anything that is better than it.
Okay. If I could pitch one last move between Squirtle and Meryl, just slightly lower.
Ooh.
You know what? That feels like a good family too. The water Pokemon with
Yep.
the hermit crab.
Yep. And it still gets to be better than Scrafty, which is accurate.
All right, great. Another new 88 Dwebble. Great job. You're killing it out there, bud. And I will bring you to the mountains. We're gonna find some Roggenrolas for you to make a home out of. Next up, we've got Lily.
Huh.
Doing it for you. The Sea Lily Pokemon.
Hey, is it supposed to look like a vase of flowers?
Yes,
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that's the idea.
So you said this is a sea lily because it evolves into a
Yeah.
barnacle, right? Was what we discovered Cradily is called.
Yeah. Cradilly was a type of barnacle.
Oh. I feel like this thing escaped Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Oh my god!
100%. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a heartless.
Huh. Well, for actually saying that makes me like it more now.
Yeah, true.
Jeez. Okay.
What kind of lore is there for this rad?
A lot of the usual things we would expect from fossils. This Pokemon was restored from a fossil. Lily once lived in warm seas that existed approximately 100 million years ago. Lily clings to rocks on the seabed. When prey comes close, this Pokemon entangles it with petal-like tentacles.
A little Lovecraft there for you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hmm.
Anything with tentacles.
True.
Yeah. I mean, it's not better than like Tentacool or Tentacruel, which are more Lovecraft.
True.
What number are those at?
314 for Tentacool and 339 for Tentacruel.
Yeah, that feels right.
And we do have Cradily on the list. As we mentioned, we ranked them earlier at 613. Rock bottom there. No pun intended.
I mean, that's where their home is anyway.
So I think I like this better than Magby. At
Okay.
370.
Mhm.
But I like a lot of things better than Magby.
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair. I don't like it more than Elekid though. I like Elekid a lot.
Yeah. I like that whole, I mean, as far as like posthumous pre-evolutions and evolutions, I think that line got it perfect. Real good.
Yeah. They did a great job.
Yeah, Magmar's not as much. Magmortar's okay, but not as good as Electivire.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Not even close.
Okay, I mean, we like that spot right in the middle of those two.
Yeah,
I'm
looking at everything
okay
else
with
that's
it.
around it, that seems right.
Yeah. That feels right.
It's also a grass type, right?
Grass Rock.
Yes, rock and grass.
Yeah, that doesn't beat Serena. I don't think so.
No.
Nah.
How are you going to beat the Zarina? Queen of Russia. Well, Lily, great job. It's going to be real hard getting you off the rock I brought you in here on. We needed a forklift for that. Next up, we've got Dragonite.
Yeah.
A classic.
This was the first Pokemon I ever got to level 100 legitimately.
Awesome.
I love me some Dragonite.
Little inside baseball, Little Pete hated Dragonite.
Really?
Oh yeah, because I caught this really rare Dratini in Safari Zone. It's like, oh, it's a dragon. What? There's no other dragons in the game. Looks amazing. Gets bigger, longer, more. It's still a Chinese dragon, recognizably so, more or less. And then in the third Evo, you're thinking like, oh, it's going to be something amazing. Like you see like a parade float, one of these things, but it turns into Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah. I was 100% with you. It's a really weird evolution to Dratini and Dragonair. It makes no sense at all.
Unless you think about it in terms of like tadpoles and whatnot.
Yeah, I agree. I do like
Dragonair could have done a little better at portraying that.
Yeah, I do like that it set the precedent from the beginning that like dragon types in Pokemon are not like the dragons you know in other media. They're not supposed to be the coolest thing ever necessarily. They can be goofy.
All that said though, I dig the hell out of Dragonite now. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think he's goofy, but I don't dislike him for being goofy.
Yeah.
Might
still
be my favorite dragon.
I think there's too many for me to say at this point.
There's a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. What's that one? Oh, from Sword and Shield. It's like you guys didn't like it. It was like a jet plane. Like a
Dragapult.
Stealth bomber. Dragapult. I dig Dragapult so much.
I really like Dragapult's design. I just didn't like it when I use it.
Word. Okay, that's fair.
But apparently that also kicks ass in competitive, so.
Yeah. Surprising considering how weak they are when they're small.
Yeah.
But in any
you just
case,
need to get a bunch of them up and launch them like missiles, though. That's really it. They just don't have the speed when they're babies.
What kind of lore we got for Dragonite?
Let's see. We'll just go with Sword and Shield, it's the most recent here. It's a kind-hearted Pokemon. If it spots a drowning person or Pokemon, Dragonite simply must help them. This Pokemon is known as the Sea Incarnate. Figureheads that resemble Dragonite decorate the bows of many ships.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say, man, maybe I'm wrong, but like there's a ship that I think Team Rocket rides in the first Pokemon movie that I want to say has a Dragonite.
Oh,
like...
when they're like dressed as Vikings?
Yeah. Or was it maybe it was a Meowth? Maybe it was Meowth actually on the front of that ship.
It could have actually just been Meowth.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I like in that movie, speaking of that movie, Dragonite's like the delivery mailman. He's got a real dopey voice, but
I forgot about that. Oh, I love
my
Postal Dragonite. That's real good.
There's a picture of an unused model that is on Bulbapedia that is just a T-posing Dragonite.
Oh.
And I love it.
Infinitely more powerful.
So where do you guys look at the list? I'll say this is not my absolute favorite dragon for sure, but I respect him and I'm okay with him getting in the top 100 as I'm sure he's going to. I mean, I believe we already have Salamence in the top 100, who I like more, but or no, he's at 129 now. He was in the top 100 once upon a time.
Salamence. I'm trying to remember that one.
I think Garchomp is our highest dragon at 18.
Oh,
and if only because of other things mixed in here in the top 100, I'm okay with it not getting that high. I'm not going to fight for that because I don't know that I want it above Lucario or Lycanroc or Gengar. I like it and feel free, this is just opening spot here, between Quilava and Charizard at a new number 29.
Ooh. I'm looking at everything around there. Ooh, for me, it's a tough fight between Corviknight and Dragonite.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely go below Corviknight, personally. I mean, really, it's going to come down to whichever one of you guys agree to whichever one of you comes to the lowest spot is probably where I'm going to end up. I don't dislike, I don't hate him, but he's
sounds
not
like you
top
hate
100. He's not top 100.
You know what? I might have a pitch. Somewhere, I'm not sure if it's before or after though. I'm looking at Snorlax at 33.
Okay.
Similarly, Snorlax is like around the same level of iconography.
Yeah, I get the vibe. Yeah. They pass a similar vibe check.
And I don't know what Malamar is.
One of our best friends is a Snorlax, Ryan.
That's true, and it's also me.
Well, I mean, I'm still trying to find a Snorlax Kigurumi to wear. That'd be fun. But yeah, you know what? I might actually put Snorlax above.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
How lovable Snorlax is.
I'm okay with right below Snorlax.
Also, I'm looking at Malamar, and what the heck is this?
He's awesome. He's like an anime villain.
It's a villain?
Oh yeah, he's like a legit big deal villain in the show. It's hilarious.
Huh.
We read a bunch of his lore. I haven't seen those episodes that far in, but
that's the squid you have to hold your DS upside down to evolve from AK, right?
Oh, that I struggled with that, trying to get one of those in Sword and Shield.
Yep. All right, Dragonite, new number 34. Great job, buddy. Love ya. Classic. Great job. Next up, we've got Neato King.
Another winner.
Hell yeah.
Used to be my number one favorite Pokemon.
Wow.
Yeah.
What dethroned it?
It's the Pokemon that I brought in today, actually.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I can't wait for that story.
Neato King, at least in the old games, I don't know if it's true now, was able to learn basically every move that I had in my bag. So I had it throw in ice and lightning and fire, and like I didn't even use it for its type advantage. It was just, it was there for a grab bag.
Which is always a good slot to have in the and on a Pokemon with very like good stats across the board. Nothing's too low compared to anything else, so it can do special type attacks. Well, I guess that wasn't a big deal back in Gen 1 because they didn't delineate quite so strongly, but
sure.
To this day, that wouldn't be a bad option for Neato King.
And then so here's what happened. I started to play a Fire Red Nuzlocke back in college, I think.
Oh no.
And I had one of them because like they're my favorite. Gotta have one. And at one point I get to the 8th gym, Earth Gym, and he gets taken down by an Earth move. And it says super effective on it.
Right, because poison.
It is a poison type. Or sorry,
poison ground.
Partly ground type that is super effective by a ground type. And that feels so wrong to me.
Yeah, that's a fair judgment.
Not to mention, I did find out how tall they actually are, which is amazing. Off the top of your head, if you don't know, like how tall would you say a Neato King is?
10
I just went to look, so
10 feet, I'll guess.
Yeah,
I would have guessed taller than what the height chart says.
Yeah, especially like if you read the manga, they're like Godzilla size.
Yeah. No, according to the Dex, 4'7".
Neato King should be taller than me. That's criminal. I mean, granted, they evolved from rabbits, but like, still, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is definitely the best of like any of those Nidoran male, female, Nidorino, Nidorina, and Nidoqueen.
Sure.
I never had a super huge attachment. I just, in general, stone evolutions I did not love, because once you evolve them, they basically don't learn anything, and leveling them becomes kind of boring.
Is that true across the board?
Almost all of them.
Yeah, if there's a handful that maybe learn something, but not a lot of them.
I did not know that. They should probably fix that.
They
There's
should.
no reason for it to be like that. It's very dumb.
I'm not sure how to feel about Neato King lore-wise at this point, because like, it's such like a mishmash of inspirations. Because originally Nidoran are like based on what are they called? It starts with an A, A-L something, which is like an old like Eastern myth about like rabbits from the moon, which is why moonstones.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That tracks. We learned partly about that when we played Okami earlier this year, Chris, because the Japanese people see a rabbit on the moon.
Yes. But anyway, I digress massively.
So yeah, we're looking higher than this, but Nidoqueen is on there at 326. I don't know what else to compare it. Rhydon? Where was Rhydon again?
Oh yeah.
This is like a cooler Rhydon.
Yeah. Yeah, cooler Rhydon is pretty accurate.
Rhydon's 224.
Okay.
Much higher we got. What about Duraludon is on here somewhere, right? The skyscraper dragon.
Oh
yeah.
I forgot about that thing.
163. I could go above that as well.
Yeah.
Same.
I would not go any higher than Colossal. I don't think this is gonna get that far into. I don't think it's gonna get into the top hundo.
I don't think so. I don't think this is going to get above Aegislash or Sinistea.
Yeah.
Just a few spots above Duraludon.
Yeah. I would probably go right below Sinistea personally.
I think I stopped there as well. Between Sinistea and Litten.
158.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sinistea is the ghost teacup. But you gotta look at the right arts, because it's got its pinky up, and it is majestic and amazing.
I looked it up after I listened to the episode. It's very good. I think it's better than Litten, so...
Okay. So let's go right there. Perfect.
Yeah, new 159 for Neato King. Great job, but really... Work on your ground resistance, being a ground type.
Should not happen.
All right, next up on the list is Mega Latias.
Is it supposed to look like a jet plane?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
It also, like, what? Pull a picture of everybody here and at home, Mega Latios, and tell me what the difference even is. They look almost identical.
I think it's the eye color.
The eye color, yeah. That's like it.
And their stance, I don't know. I'm grabbing at straws here.
It is ridiculous that they literally said, hey, let's just use that Pokemon again. And it doesn't even look that much different than Latios and Latias' original forms to begin with.
I'm murky at best on Latios and Latias. I just know they're kind of annoying in Smash Brothers. So, what exactly is their deal?
They are Gen 3 legendaries, and they're basically like the legendary birds where they run around the map, or the legendary dogs, sorry, where they run around the map and you chase them.
Oh,
they're super hard
okay.
to catch. They're flying and psychic, is that right? Or dragon and psychic? What are they? Right.
Dragon and Psychic.
Just good typing.
And they turn into identical JJ the Jet planes.
Mm-hmm.
In their mega forms, yes. They're already basically just pink and blue versions of each other to begin with.
It's a confusing choice that they made here.
Yeah, the fact that they just, I mean, sure, make one of them this like light purple color, but then make the other one just a different color. If you're going to use the same design, fine. Lazy, right. But make it a different color for the love of God.
They should have like swapped the color schemes. So they should have had Latias be the purpley bluey here, and then they should have had Latios be red in the Mega.
Or maybe one is the front of the plane and one is the back of the plane.
Oh, and they've got to like Transformers hook up together to become Gigantamax.
Although you might want left and right
Latios
instead, because if it's front and back, it gets a little human centipede. That's not great.
That's true.
That's totally going to be the next thing for Pokemon evolutions, and it's going to drive us all crazy. Fusion evolutions, which they already kind of do with Spectre and Calyrex.
I'm not ready for fusions.
Glacier.
That's them testing the waters.
Probably. Yeah, that was the very last like big expansion.
So I might follow your lead here on this, because I kind of feel nothing on this.
Yeah, we've already got Mega Latios at 402, and I mean, they're literally the same Pokemon. I don't care if it goes above or below, but I think it goes right there.
Yeah, right next to it. Let's say below.
Somebody at home is so mad right now, screaming about the great lore or something.
There's not even a Pokedex entry for the Mega version, so get out of town. All right. That does it for our random list of 20 Pokemon.
Right on.
Of course, Pete got to bring a Pokemon with him to rank. Pete, who is your Pokemon of choice?
My current Pokemon favorite is the classic Meowth. Just straight up, no regional variants, no evolutions, just Meowth. OG, vanilla.
Super classic. I mean, he's been in every freaking season of the anime because he belongs to Team Rocket, and he's the only Pokemon that talks. Well, one of the only Pokemon that talks, I guess I should say.
Yeah, one of few.
It's I don't know. I don't remember when it happened, but I just remember I fell so in love with this character design, and like maybe it's the nostalgia of the anime too, which I'm glad that apparently we're counting, influence of the anime, but Meowth is just so good. Like I look at a Meowth and it makes me happy. Also, I mean, the only one that goes higher than that is the apparent proto, like pre-evolution of Meowth, where it's like just a tiny baby.
Oh, what is this?
Give me one.
I don't think it has a name. It's just like a beta pre-evolution of Meowth, where it's got like little floating coins around it.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this.
It's very good.
I might have to try and find this.
Pokemon that was scrapped twice. Wow, I've never heard of this. This is amazing.
There was a thing where people were calling it Meowsy for a while, but apparently that's just the name of Meowth's girlfriend from his backstory episode in the anime.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Konya was a normal type Pokemon that would have evolved into Meowth, one of the most well-known faces of the Pokemon franchise. Like many Pokemon, Konya's name was a pun and could be understood as Baby Meow or Coin Meow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Very cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and you know
Why don't
what?
we have this, Game Freak?
We can technically integrate that into Meowth because it's not going to be on the final list since it's not an actual
Yes.
Like obviously this is based on God. What's the name of the cat in Japanese culture that like brings you good fortune? Literally,
yeah. You have it on the counter in businesses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Money cat. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Money cat.
Yeah, that's the other great thing about Meowth too, that I didn't really think about until later, is that this little baby can make money. It does have lore where it's like, it collects shiny things, so it's like a cat with a crow brain, which is cool. But it has a move, and if I recall correctly, it's the only one that naturally learns this move, Payday, where it just makes money.
Yeah, so much so that obviously Gigantamax will be ranked later, but like Gigantamax form has like a move that you can use that like its exclusive move. If you use it enough times, like you can just milk trainers for 99,999 money in Sword and Shield. It's ludicrous.
That's amazing.
Damn.
It's called Manaki Neko. Is the cat that is on everybody's counter in Japan.
Right. Right.
I learned something new today.
And just a small tangent. I am actually digging a lot that apparently Game Freak is deciding that Meowth is like the one that has a regional variant everywhere. I dig that a lot. I'm waiting for Fire Meowth and Ice Meowth and wherever the heck they're going next.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a Hisuian Meowth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. And one great catchphrase too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Meowth, that's right. That's it. What else do you have to say?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Iconic.
Meowth is among the primary things that people who have completely fallen out of Pokemon remember. And that's pretty important, I think.
Yeah, he's as, well, nearly as probably iconic as Pikachu.
Yeah.
Should have been in Smash 64 over Jigglypuff, just saying that.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they were doing.
I mean, we know what they were doing, but we get it.
Should have been Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Meow.
Oh, that I would in a heartbeat.
It probably should have been. That makes more sense to me because I didn't really realize that Eevee was quite the star it was until Let's Go Eevee. I'm like, I mean, I get it, but
yeah.
I didn't realize either. I think it's bigger in Japan. Also, it's weird because the cool thing about Eevee is that it evolves into a bunch of forms, and then you just can't evolve that Eevee.
It kind of felt like an arbitrary choice, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we need something other that's cute, that's, alternate to Pikachu.
Eevee, sure. Why not? Yeah, speaking of Eevee, I mean, to jump us off here on the list, I would go above Eevee.
Yeah. I think I definitely agree with that. My opening bid was going to be top 50, so I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah, I'm okay with above Eevee. For sure.
Going back to a few minutes ago, whatever the heck Malamar is, or what it has become, I think Meowth is probably better than that.
I mean, Meowth's a more original villain.
For sure.
Okay, here's the thing. I like Malamar more, but I'm willing to go above Malamar if we're also going above Dragonite.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Is there anywhere higher? Because I'm not sure at that point.
I think my stopping point is Lycanroc.
Yeah, I think Mega Scizor is probably my stopping point. Then we get into just ones that like I really love the design of. I like a lot of Meowth's lore. I like Meowth as a character in the anime.
Yep.
Design-wise, I mean, it's a cat. It's a Neko cat.
I might have gone just one higher, actually. The reason being Lapras, cool, very cool, also very iconic. Is not very present in the franchise, like in general.
It's true.
Like doesn't have other evolutions later. Doesn't have, not that it needs it necessarily, but it just kind of is a one-off. Someone hands it to you in the first game, and then we just kind of accept it. Like I think I've seen maybe one person that I follow online get excited about Lapras, and like, I might be leading the jury here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lapras is like the face of Surf for the first couple of generations. Every time you surf, it's a Lapras that pops out.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a weird way to say Neato King.
Yeah, Neato King can learn surf. That's so dumb.
Oh my god.
I don't know. For me, not quite that high, but
fair enough. What was it? What was the position that we had said before?
Below Mega Scizor is where I would stop.
Okay.
I think Ryan said below Lycanroc.
Okay. I might. Would it be fair to say it's somewhere around Gengar
I think
to
that's
go for a
fair.
middle point?
I think him and Gengar
Yeah.
would get along too. So maybe they
I
should be
think
chilling
so.
together.
Actually, yeah.
So let's go above Gengar. You know, we've got a lot of Gengars on the list even higher.
Sweet.
So.
All right.
Sweet, my boy. Going up in the world.
Look at that. Number 23.
Yes.
Cracking the top 25, Meowth. Great job. I think Meowth would have done well without you, Pete, but I don't know that Meowth would have cracked the top 25 without you.
Need a strong advocate for that.
Yeah. Well, that does it for our list of 21 Pokemon tonight. Pete, thank you so much for joining us.
This was a blast. Honestly, I enjoyed this a lot.
It's super fun.
We're glad we could make it happen. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
For sure, yeah. I am a co-host of the podcast Hello Hyrule. We are a quote-unquote travelogue podcast for the Legend of Zelda series. What that means generally is that we're going to be going every episode from location to location and just kind of talking about it in terms of both plot, but also its status as like a vacation spot, a destination. And we also talk about stuff like, you know, the music and the production, and like we gush up. We're in Skyward Sword right now because we're fairly new and we're going through these in timeline order. But already we have a couple of different segments where Chris and I will pitch each location as like a resort or some such, and we'll base our rating based on that. Or I will upset Chris by asking what something tastes like.
I love the cruise ship one you gave a few
Sandship.
episodes, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Honestly,
grandma.
Chris, he really throws me for a loop on those.
So good at me, laughing so hard. It's a really good show. I am not someone who's played a lot of Zelda games, and we'll probably get to a handful of them here or there as time goes on now, but like I don't know that I'm going to get to Skyward Sword ever. So being able to get an understanding of the game through the podcast is great for me.
That's great to hear, honestly. Like the more people who get enjoyment out of it, the better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
well, I really love it.
Thank you a lot. If y'all want to check it out, you can find us on social, basically anywhere but Facebook, because screw Facebook, at Hyrule Pod. And we're available, and I think basically anywhere you can find podcasts. And
yeah, you guys go through Anchor as well?
We go through Anchor.
Yeah. If you're listening to us on a podcast app, you can find Hello Hyrule on that same podcast app.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure we're not the number one Zelda podcast yet, but we are the number one Hyrule podcast. I did look it up.
Nice.
Which is basically the same thing. You might as well be the number ones.
More or less.
Fantastic. Well, make sure everyone to check out Hello Hyrule. Chris, do you have anything to plug?
Yes, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not already. If you are watching this on YouTube, please, like, share, subscribe, all the things people always tell you to do, but you probably don't do them this time, please. And if you are listening to this on a podcast app, then we will have the link below to our YouTube channel, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And check out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Splunkers. We got a lot of streams, a lot of nights of the week. I'm playing Pokemon on Tuesday, all of them in order for the 25th anniversary. I'm a madman. I'm in Platinum right now.
Oh, boy.
And I started in April? Started earlier this year sometime.
Around there.
And you're getting a living dex in each one, right?
No. I think I have 7 Pokemon in Platinum right now.
Oh.
Almost there.
It's a humble start.
We got it. I've got 5 badges. Wednesdays is Resident Evil. Saturdays is Wasted, which is right now Beers and Beasts. Tom and Tyler are drunk playing Bloodborne, which is a great time.
Ooh.
And Sundays, we're always playing something co-op. I have a feeling there might be some Halo in our future for something on Sundays, because we have all been enjoying that. Thank you very much for joining us this week as we continue finalizing the most important decisions of our lives. Normally, I always do the outro, but Pete, would you mind doing the Hello Hyrule outro?
Oh, really?
I love it out just because I know Chris is going to listen to this episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear him screaming from here. Excuse me, podcast.
Gotta rank 'em all, Pokemon.